Vaio Z Flip. This is one of Vaio's first US laptops after leaving the market 2 years ago. It's really trying to enter in the high-end laptop market and take on Apple on design and build quality. And it definitely seems like Vaio gets there. This is a really nice and sturdy laptop with some high-end specs. It has either an i5 or an i7 processor, 8 or 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 or 512 gigabytes of storage, and there are two webcams on it, a 1 megapixel camera on the front and an 8 megapixel camera on the back, which is mostly just going to be used for taking pictures of their crotch. The other thing is that it's there in case you want to use this laptop like a tablet, because the reason it's called the Flip is that it flips around. It's actually a pretty neat design, I think. It's a little weird to use at first, but there's this cool strip over here, and that's the hinge around which the tablet flips. The Z Flip is also being sold with a stylus to help you use the touchscreen computer. It's not necessarily meant for art, since this is really meant for business users, but there is a screenshot tool built in. When you press one of the buttons, you'll actually be able to make a snippet around different parts of the screen and then export that to OneNote to save it. It's not really something that I can imagine myself using, but Vaio sort of thinks the hyper-organized business executives will love it. Even though it's for professionals, there's not necessarily a ton of expandability. There are two USB 3 ports and one HDMI port, which is not great for business users. But I think the point is that Vaio wanted to get this down to a pretty slim size. It's just over ½ inch thick and just under 3 pounds in weight, both of which are really great. It feels very nice overall. It actually has aluminum on the front and the inside, and there's carbon fiber on the bottom to make it a little bit lighter. The keys on this thing feel great. They're supposed to be silent, but they make a nice tappy sound instead, which I definitely don't mind. The trackpad is very clicky and very accurate for a Windows machine too. The speakers, they definitely get very loud, but they can sound a little bit muffled overall. The Vaio Z Flip is available for $1,800 today, with prices going up to $2,400. Like I said, it's a very expensive laptop. Vaio isn't aiming for the average consumer, it's looking for the high end of the market. It actually sort of wants the business professionals who are looking for the perfect travel laptop. And with this hardware and these specs, you might just be able to justify that price.